me voy. El ferro, el Porsche, la C3 o el Rolls Royce. El bote parqueado en San Croix, viviendo la vida como si se va a acabar hoy. Yo, tranquilo en la mía es que estoy. El Richard Zafiro, Dios me los bendiga. Mis hijos no nacerán otros como Floyd. Las baby le llegan, los míos al día no le falta nada. Las guaguas son negras, están todas blindadas. Tu ronca allá afuera, aquí tú no eres nada. Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Aquí arriba no llegan. Tú sabes que aquí es real. Me venga a frontear, preguntarle al banquero, son 3 melones semanal. No existe quien me va a parar, se juntaron todos para quererme frenar.
First opened back in 2010. We're on the air from Target Field here in downtown Minneapolis. Today, it's an American League Central Division matchup between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. Twins baseball comes your way next. Thorpe, the Aussie-born pitcher, will get the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Striding in is Miles Straw, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch of the AB now. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Oh, okay. I see how it's going to be. You're going to implore that. You're going to use the ambush tactics and not playing nice right there. Usually, you're supposed to take the 0-0 pitch to start the game. He wasn't paying attention.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. No balls and a strike to count. Straw on at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, just keeping him close. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The set and the 1-0 pitch.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here it comes, 2-0.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage.
And both runners are safe. The double steal executed perfectly.
You know, I was pretty surprised to see him on the move to third because it didn't seem like he had that much of a lead, but he made it work out. That was really impressive.
Runners at second and third here, nobody out. So a full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Tribe strikes first to lead it 1-0.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes, as he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks, code red.
Oscar Mercado digging in now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup. If he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
The 0-2 home fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Into right field, that's a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
At the plate now, Owen Miller. No balls and 1 strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So that's his first home run in the big leagues, and it's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Well, there's no doubt about that, Matt. People ask him 50 years from now who he hit it off of and what stadium he was playing in, and he'll remember it all. Heck, he'll probably remember what kind of pitch it was, too. Hopefully he can get the ball back so that can go in his trophy case forever.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart most likely to a chorus of boos here, as he just didn't have it today, as he leaves without being able to finish an inning. Charlie Barnes comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning. Stepping in now, Yu Chang. As the first pitch to him's a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Barnes Stands 6'2" and throws from the left side. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Now the 2-0 home.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
So to get his day started at the plate, Austin Hedges tried to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch on its way. The 1-0.
Well, that's 6 straight balls here to begin the inning, so I think it's a good time to head to the mound to try to slow him down a little bit. A lot of times when guys aren't throwing strikes, they're rushing through their delivery.
Now the 2-0 home.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
This is foul right side. Nobody out, runner on first. Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
The 2-2 one more time. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, Ernie Clement. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs and 6 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rooker is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, guys, I'm really hoping to see a turnaround for that number 3 hitter. He's coming off a month where he really slumped at the plate. Didn't even pick up 15 hits. Maybe he breaks out here and we get to see the player that we all expect to see. I know the patience is wearing thin.
At the plate, Miles Straw. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball one. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Chang at second, Hedges at first, one gone. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1 pitch is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
And he misses with that one, ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
So the bases are loaded here with 1 man gone, and up next will be the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario. He's set, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run, and the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in 1 inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Jose Ramirez is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike 1.
A shot down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. What a play. Doing it all at first to end the inning with an exclamation mark. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Zach Plesac gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, if that last name sounds familiar, yep, it rings a bell. That's my nephew, Zach Plesac, on the mound right now. Right-hander can do just about everything. Terrific fielding pitcher. Might have the best right-handed pickoff move to first and second base in the game. Fields his position well, and oh, by the way, throws 94 to 96 with a good curveball and a changeup, but his best secondary pitch right now is a straight changeup.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through for a hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Hey, you know what? You could slowly start to see that batter leak out over the plate. That was 3 straight pitches on the outer half, and he was able to dive out there and get an opposite field single. Nice job.
In now, Brent Rooker. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 6 home runs, 10 RBIs. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Count even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
The next twin up are hit Polanco as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both sides of the plate. But that just hasn't been the case for him batting lefty against these good right-handers. Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Runners on first with one down. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Kepler is on his way home. And he's safe at the plate. And they are now on the board, though still well behind. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. A chance now from target field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I'm definitely interested in seeing Luis Ariz today. He's having a really nice season, hitting over 300 coming into this one. And we all know that that's the magic number. When you hit over 300 for a season, you've got plenty to be proud of. Now we'll see if he can keep it up over the rest of the year.
And here he is, right on cue. Reyes gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Twins forced to settle for 1. On to the second inning now from Minneapolis. It's the Indians 7 and the Twins 1. All set for the start of the inning, and digging in now, Franmil Reyes.
This is when you got to get selfish. You cannot get complacent or overconfident right here. These days don't happen often. When you got your foot on the accelerator and the entire offense is feeling pretty good, get greedy and keep getting knocks and putting pressure on the defense.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
Up next for Cleveland, the left fielders, Oscar.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
Standing in now, Oscar Mercado, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. And he'll get in there safely.
The first baseman, Owen Miller.
In now for Cleveland, Owen Miller. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Not close. It's 2-0. Miller runs pretty well, which is interesting given the position he plays on the field. Usually the speedy guys are in the middle infield or in the outfield where there's a lot of ground to cover, but that's not the case with him. His plus speed makes him really unique at his position.
Yeah, he does.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. So a nice bounce-back inning there after the 7 spot last time around. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Cleveland's out in front, 7-1. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. And Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
That evens it up 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Straw is right there, 1 down.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And I'm locking in on Ahmed Rosario today, fielding the shortstop position for his team. This is a guy that's still a work in progress, a young ball player on both the offensive and defensive side, but he can wow you. This guy can go in the hole, and he's got a plus arm from shortstop.
Into the box now, Nick Gordon. Hit back toward the mound, and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Ryan Jeffers. Line drive base hit. The throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front. He was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Simmons stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. And he takes strike 2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Lays off 2-2 now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Had him lunging for that one as he sends a little ground ball out in front of the mound. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Now batting, right fielder.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
Kepler.
And now the first pitch, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season, and it's now a 7-4 ball game.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So now to the plate, Brent Rooker, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-0 pitch on its way. There's ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. From the belt, kicks and deals as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. Three runs already home here. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reyes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But they strike through 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We played 2. It's the Indians 7 and the Twins 4. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Indians.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Yu Chang. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Ball one. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time and allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
At the plate now, Austin Hedges lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
The third baseman.
Next, it'll be Ernie Clement. He flew out in his last AB.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Clement, originally from New York State. This is his first year at the big league level. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Two-oh count, the pitch. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
The batter, number 7.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Miles Straw. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him. Line drive to left. Rooker is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Indians lead one. They hold a 7-4 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
There's no way around it. This has been a rough start on the mound, so it'll be interesting to see how long that man is going to let him go. Maybe he settles in and can give you another inning or so, but I wouldn't bet on it at this point.
Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
2-0 pitch on the way. Luis Arias will be next. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins DH.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Third baseman, number 2.
At the plate now is Luis Arias. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
0-1 the count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air down the left field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 1-2, here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center. Mercado comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
Now back.
Here's Miguel Sano, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here it comes.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Fouled off.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
The 1-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here comes the 1-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score.
I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base, pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money.
So stepping in is Ahmed Rosario. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Polanco onto the grass. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now to bat, Jose Ramirez. Grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. That's inside. 2-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Here it comes. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy poses at the plate. I know it's a 3-1 in this situation right here, but I cannot believe for the life of me this pitcher's going to come anywhere near the middle of the zone.
7 runs, an equal number of hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Franmil Reyes. Flew out last time up. First things first, here's a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
It makes a lot easier for a catcher to catch and throw. Even though this throw bounces into second, poor jump at first base gives him the time needed to throw him out at second.
Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike two. Grounded to short. Taken in by Simmons. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Indians fail to score. They hold a 7-4 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Nick Gordon.
The center fielder.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
3-1. Ryan Jeffers will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Rosario brings it in, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box, Ryan Jeffers. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
In there, and it's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Grounded weakly toward third. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Oscar Mercado.
Oscar Mercado.
Now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Dribbled down the third baseline. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next to hit, Owen Miller. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. 1 out, nobody on. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman. Line drive base hit. Absolutely scorched that base hit.
Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
To the plate now, Yu Chang, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He doubled his last time through. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. High and deep down the left field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Again, a 1-2. Into right field, that's a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Hedges.
Standing in now, Austin Hedges, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
At the plate, Ernie Clement, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Listen, I'm biased to the hitters. This is a situation where you got to be aggressive. He's shaky right now. 2 men on, and now you got a 2-0 count. This is where you want to capitalize.
3-0 to him now. He's ready now. The pitch.
Yeah.
Fly ball heading for the alley. Kepler's on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. He pulls into second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play. I'd say your staff is having a bad day when they give up 10 hits, let alone 10 runs.
Yeah, Matt, credit to this offense. They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
Tyler Duffy gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box, Miles Straw. As he'll chop it off to the right, it's strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Down and away, ball 1. Duffy, 30 years of age. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And stepping in, Ahmed Rosario, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard to the right side. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Indians 10 and the Twins 4. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Max Kepler.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless. Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Weak chopper to the left side. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And it's fouled away.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight, 2-2.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
Full count to Max Kepler, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses, ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Next to dig in, Brent Rooker comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the stretch. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. A runner at first with no outs here. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And he fouls this one off. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. He's ready now. The pitch.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Has a look. Now the pitch. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the 2nd time this afternoon.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it, so that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Runners on first with 1 down. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 22 on the year as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Stepping in now, Josh Donaldson.
Josh.
Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. Number 17 for him on the season. And just like that, it's down to a 3-run ball game. Just an absolutely amazing home run there. Certainly worthy of the show track treatment. And as you can see, 114 miles an hour off the bat, and that should give you a pretty good indication as to how well he connected on that swing. Sam Hentges, a lefty standing 6'6", takes over the pitching duties here. That'll bring up Luis Ariz.
The third baseman.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
7 runs, an equal number of hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
To the plate now, Miguel Sano. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Two balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Well, you see this a lot. A guy comes out of the bullpen throwing bullets, but he has a tough time finding the zone. Trust me, velocity is a great weapon if the hitters are tempted to swing.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. The 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Here now the 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Still only 1 out in the inning. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. On to first, and there were 2 down. So a man at second here with 2 away. And that'll bring in the speedy Nick Gordon. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Another 2-2 offering. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded out number 3. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Indians on top, 10-7. Now it'll be Jose Ramirez. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Simmons is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Franmil Reyes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. 2 gone. Now to the plate. Here is Oscar Mercado. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 2 out, nobody on. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And a fastball that misses up in the zone here. It's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. 3-1 now. And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Owen Miller will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. He's set. Here it comes. The 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0. Skied into very shallow right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. They still lead it, though, 10-7. So now here is Ryan Jeffers, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. The 2-0 is taken, strike one. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike three called and a questionable first out of the inning. And with strike three recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
Into the box now, Andrelton Simmons, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Bounce to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinded out a nice knock.
Standing in now, Max Kepler, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's got hits in both of his at-bats so far in this one. That's wide, 2-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Up next to the plate, the left fielder.
So now into the box is Brent Rooker. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First delivery to him. Here's the pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Another 1-2 delivery. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Jorge Polanco, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0 delivery, and a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2 balls and a strike.
I got 2 on the count.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Yeah, this is one of my biggest pet peeves in the game, when guys get count leverage and take fastballs. It's a game of fastballs. You calibrate everything off the heater. Surprising take right there.
3-2 full count. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. Twins strand a pair. Could have used a field goal. It's 10-7. Ralph Garza is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Striding forward now is the DH, Yu Chang. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Now here's the first offering. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
The catcher, number 17, Austin Hedges.
So now to the plate, Austin Hedges, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. One out, nobody on. And it's a ball and a strike to Austin Hedges. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Here it comes on 1-1. Hit weakly on the ground to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Up next, Ernie Clement. He doubled home a pair his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Now batting, number 7.
Stepping in now, Miles Straw, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Yeah.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
The 2-1 home. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Indians leave 1. They still lead it, though, 10-7. Nick Whitgren gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Now it'll be the Minnesota DH, Josh Donaldson. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
Josh Donaldson.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Bouncer down the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. High in the air down the right field line. Reyes is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Third baseman number 2.
One gone now in the Minnesota 7th, and next to hit will be Luis Ariz. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty, one man out. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. So the next to bat will be Miguel Sano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
I got to count 2-2.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Could have used a field goal. It's 10-7. Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be the speed threat, Ahmed Rosario. Now here's the first offering. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now here it comes.
Count 2-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So next to hit is Jose Ramirez. He grounded out last time up. First pitch on its way. One out, nobody on. And it's quickly 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Bounce towards the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Franmil Reyes. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Down in order go the Tribe. They still lead it, though, 10-7. Blake Parker is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. And now, Nick Gordon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
The center fielder, Nick Gordon.
Here's the first pitch. Set to deliver the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Well, this one's been a bit of a head-scratcher, despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Now batting, the catcher.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Nick Gordon is retired leading off the bottom of the 8th. To the plate now, Ryan Jeffers, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Here it comes, 1-0. Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he misses again, ball 3. Waiting next is Andrelton Simmons. And it's fouled away. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's
9.
back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So next to bat will be Andrelton Simmons. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
From the stretch, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 misses above the zone for a ball. Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We're back to Target Field right after this. Caleb Fieldbar enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Leading off the inning, it'll be Oscar Mercado trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And the pitch. Down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Count still at 1-2.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
And the leadoff man retired here to kick off the 9th. Striding in for the Indians, Owen Miller. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's set, and the pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. 0-0 right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
Stepping in next, Yu Chang. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
Wow, I'm shocked the hitter took it right there. That's a well-executed pitch down in the zone to try and get that double play.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
The 1-1. Runners off for second. Sliced hard on the ground. That's through a base hit, and he's got his third hit of the game. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
The catcher, number 17.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts, but right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Austin Hedges comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Runners are at first and third, one away. Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't irk you.
Oh, it does. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden...
In to score, the runner from third.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And the sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Miles Straw is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. The 3-1 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gordon gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. The Tribe lead this one 12-7. Number 63 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 63.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler.
The right fielder, Max.
First pitch on its way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Grounder down the line at third. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking up around the letters.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
At the plate now, Brent Rooker, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Grounded to the right. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Final strike for the Twins. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run for Jorge Polanco. His 2nd home run of the game as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Into the box, Josh Donaldson. Swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's ball 1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
And now a pitch on the way. And that's taken for strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more off to expand the strike zone.
And strike 3 called on a pitch that looked out of the zone. And that's the kind of ball game it's been for these guys, as this one is officially put into the books. 12-8 is the way this contest ends. Cleveland get their 30th win on the road so far this season. Sam Hentges gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Lewis Thorpe struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
You won't know what we gonna do next time. You bought our ticket to check out. You wearing a vest, huh? You trying to protect your chest, huh? You spent 70 on your bins, huh? It ain't sure that's for your friends, huh? You won't stop.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 9 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.